Okay, I hope the idea is pretty clear, but still I want to give another example. So the example is the theory of planned behavior. Theory of planned behavior. It is one of the very famous theory of planned behavior. So what is the concept behind it? You need to understand that when theory was formalized, who has given the theory? So few decades back, it was given by the Edson. Okay, and what the theory is? The theory is how the behavior is planned by any individual. How the behavior is planned by any individual. Okay, so you see. Okay, so you see, these are the relationship. So the theory of planned behavior is telling you that how any individual plans his behavior. How any individual plans his behavior. So attitude of any individual has the positive. If the attitude is positive, it has the direct or the positive relationship. The nature is positive. When attitude towards the product is more inclined, then the intention will be more. The social norm is when the people are using the product all around, it is acknowledged by the friends, recommended by the friend, thumbs up, feedback is good, then the social norm will lead to the intention. And when there is a behavior control, that the individual can basically see the product as in his control, as to buy, use, or like that. So you see, perceived behavior control also make the positive impact on the intention of an individual. When there is an intention, there is a behavior. When there is an intention, there is a, without intention, there is no behavior. So basically this theory is telling you how any individual plans his behavior. Now you can make your own model with respect to this theoretical framework. This is a theoretical framework. This is the theoretical framework. Okay. Now you can develop your own conceptual model on the basis of this. So what can be the possible conceptual model? Now you have to give the input. Since I have already given you 2 examples of different theories, I think you are able to comprehend this concept well. Now what can be the attitude? How this variable can be changed in, for example, buying of a product, particular product, EV car, electronic vehicle. Let's take an example of electronic vehicle. We are researching on the electronic vehicle. The buying, the planning of your buyer of EVM, of electric vehicle. G. Goodwill is what? No, I'm saying these are the theoretical framework variables. Now you have to think about the variables which are effective, which seems effective, since you have not read the literature about it. So from your own common sense, how do you change these variables for the electric vehicle. For example, perceived risk. You can change the perceived risk with the perceived behavior control. You can change it. What is the perceived risk? What is the perceived risk of any individual that will lead to the intention to buy EV, electric vehicle, and that will lead to the behavior of buying. Intention of buying, behavior of buying. That is one of the variable. What could be the other one?
Convenience.
Okay, convenience.
Usually electric vehicle, you don't go to.
So where would the convenience settle in the three variables? Convenience must represent these three. Attitude.
Cost effective.
Yes.
Cost effective.
Cost effective. और इको फ्रेंडली होना,
Social norm.
सोशल नॉर्म हो जाएगा. कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव, वी कैन टेक द कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव. Okay, that's what we think. This is our attitude. It's cost effective. Okay, and what about social norm? What about social norm? Yes. No, social norm is the feedback of the people around you. Expectations, and that can be the same variable as well. You can use the social norm. Social.
We can also use the variable of word of mouth.
Word of mouth, yes. You can use the word of mouth. You can use the word of mouth. But word of mouth, now you need to understand one thing. Word of mouth and social norm has a differentiation. They are distinct. This is very important. Thank you, Bilal. You have raised a very important point that we need to see the variable definition very well so that we can change them. Okay? Because we cannot misrepresent the theory. What variable did you say? Word of mouth. You see, now I would like to explain word of mouth and social norm. Social norm. There is a difference. Difference is word of mouth is basically the positive. It can be the positive, it can be the negative. Can it be? It can be both. But social norm is something which is being used, being adopted by the friends and family. It is adopted by the friends and family. It is norm. It is culture. For example, marker. This marker is with every one of your friend and family. Or they are influencing you. Tu bhi le le yaar. You can also buy. Important is they are recommending. Keep recommending. But word of mouth can be negative, can be positive. So they cannot be used interchangeably. So this is very important. If you use, it means you have made a wrong conceptual model, or you have misrepresented the theory, or your theoretical bases are not strong. इसे कहते हैं your theoretical bases are not strong, and when your theoretical bases are not strong, your paper can never be accepted by the well-known, renowned, peer-reviewed journal. They will not accept. They will say there is a problem, and they will find it out. So this is very critical to understand. So we can use the term social norm. Social norm. This is also allowed. Okay, we will be talking about the particular EV vehicle in the social norm. Okay, and like there are 4 questions, 4 measures, 4 items which are representing the social norm. So we will obviously change that my friends and family recommend me the electric vehicle. My friends and family wants me to buy the electric vehicle. Okay? So this is applicable. You can use social norm, no problem. You do not have to change every time. I was just telling you the variables names can be changed, but must represent the same theory. Must represent the same theory. This is primarily important. Do not change the name of the variable, no problem. But representation must be correct. Got it? Excuse me? Is it clear now? Shall we move on? I have given you 3 examples. First, I would like to conclude. First, I gave you the SR model example, that is the classical conditioning theory. Second, I gave you technology acceptance model theory, which we represented and made a conceptual model out of it. The last, I gave you the theory of planned behavior, theoretical framework, and on the basis of that theoretical framework, we made our own model, conceptual model. So you see, the conceptual model with the social norm, cost effectiveness, and perceived risk has made for the buying intention of electric vehicle, and buying behavior of electric vehicle. So that's how we make things. So I think we are done with the theoretical framework. Now we shall move on to the next part of our discussion, that is the variables.